So you wanna go to war with me? You're talking like you think you're royalty. You think that I'm afraid, but I don't break. I heard you question my stability. You think I'll fall just like a guillotine, but I am here to stay. Won't look away. The storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control feeling my bones. I'm coming for the, coming for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne. So you wanna be my enemy? You should've known I'd never kiss the rain. Ice runs in my veins. Won't play it safe. I don't belong with your nobility. Who died and made you king of anything? You think that I'm insane? It's your mistake. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it. I've come to take it. Kingdoms rise and fall. I've come to take it all. I'll take it all. Storm is coming, so you better start running. No, you can't control feeling my bones. I'm calling for the, calling for the. I'm coming for the throne. I'm coming for the throne.
Let's go. Yo, I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shit tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay empowered for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. Never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same, cause that's what it takes. I take shots to the top, I'll get it, I got
July 28th, Tuesday, 2026. Big news today. AMC Entertainment upgraded to B- from C+ on improved operating performance and stable outlook. Read your chat first next time. Kingdom says, yeah, I know. I have the chat over here and I was so focused on the other monitor. What are you going to do? All right, we'll clip it out. Now, getting back to, let's start where I just ended that rant. And it's a good rant. It's a good rant because the stock is up 187% from the low on March 27th. Let that sink in for a minute. The stock is up 187% from the low. Let me put up the chart for a second. There we go. The low on 327 was 93 cents. We're at $2.67. And some people will tell you, but it's down 98%. I'm telling you, I don't care. I don't care because I didn't hold the stock into that massive rundown. If you made the choice to hold into that, God bless. And, that was your choice. And for the bears, I'm just saying this comment for the bears who are undoubtedly here in the chat. But it's down 98%. I don't care. I entered the trade after being out of it for almost 2 years and carefully chronicling for you guys why I was out of the trade, what I was waiting for. I re-entered the trade at the end of March under $1. We're up 187%, the stock. How do we get here? How did we get here to this credit rating upgrade? I'm going to say something that is going to piss some people off. So buckle in. We got here from fundamentals. Let me repeat that for the people in the back row. We got here from fundamentals. I've been seeing people crying and moaning. Tony's talking about fundamentals. Why? Why won't he talk about the dark pools in the short volume? Because if you're not paying attention to fundamentals, you are flying blind, ladies and gentlemen. There's 1,000 other people talking about all the market manipulation stuff that you could go listen to all day, every day, 24/7. But there's no one talking about the fundamentals except me and 1 or 2 other people. And why do we get so much hate for it? God only knows. How do you get an upgrade from S&P Global Credit Rating Agency except for fundamentals? And what does this mean? It means that AMC is now positioned to potentially, in the future at some point, restructure the debt. The debt has been pushed to 2029. But, this B- came a year before most of us were expecting it. I've been telling you guys they'd probably need a couple of sustained quarters like the one we just had. Look at this, July 28th. This is, I can't tell you how big this news is to get this today, right now, when those of us that are a little bit more conservative weren't expecting it till next year. There's nothing wrong with being conservative. That's what's enabled me to have good trading outcomes on this stock. I like upside surprises. This is like God just gave us a present. Happy birthday. Here you go. AMC reported. Oh, and here's the other thing that I was saying in my silent rant. The past week, I've seen the bears beating the drum. Boom, boom, boom. AMC had a record quarter, but they can't even make a profit. Come on. Nobody I hope you guys aren't falling for that bullshit. I don't know if these people are just purposely trying to obfuscate or if they're really that dumb. People on Reddit, the people on X, it had a record quarter, but you still can't make money. Are you that dumb? Do you think this happens because it was a bad quarter? Your narrative is shit. Couldn't make money. Nobody, I told you guys this in last week's video, nobody cares about non-cash charges in Q2. What matters? The exact things that are in this credit report. Adjusted net earnings, adjusted EBITDA, and positive free cash flow. All the fucking bare bullshit is people that are mentally ill. They've got Adam Aaron derangement syndrome. They've got AMC derangement syndrome because they never had any sort of reasonable analysis on the play, or they just are shitty people in life in general with negative attitudes, and they don't want anyone or anything to succeed. Whatever the reason, they're Looney Tunes. They're not looking at things objectively. I've always, for better or worse, tried to present you guys with objective reporting. When it's bad, I'll tell you it's bad. When it's good, I'll tell you it's good and why. I told you why Q2 was good. Adjusted EBITDA, adjusted net earnings, positive free cash flow. All the rest is noise that the market does not care about. You can see that in the price. You can see that from S&P, and Moody's, I expect, will be coming along soon in a matter of days. Ultra Ape, thank you, my friend. I appreciate the support of the channel. We'll put that towards Colt's diaper fund. Little Colty got his 4-month-old birthday here coming up in just a couple days. So any support, always much appreciated. It won't be squandered, let me tell you. All right. What else can we say about, I'm going to read you just a couple lines from S&P Global, because I want you to hear, not from me telling you a week ago what was important. I want you to listen to, because look, there's a bunch of dumbasses out there. Bears, GME elitists, negative people that want to just gloss over the things that matter and talk about their talking points, which are bullshit. Let's just nip that in the bud right now and talk about a couple of bullet points that S&P Global Credit Rating Agency said regarding that Q2 earnings. Do you think they looked at negative $11 million and said, oh, well, this company's fucked? Or are they smart enough to listen to my Q2 review? Are they smart enough to know what matters, which is the adjusted numbers when you take out the non-cash expense? This upgrade, they say, reflects expected improved credit metrics and positive reported cash flow. It follows AMC's strong performance through the first 2 quarters and improved box office results. We now believe that AMC's capital structure is sustainable. In the second quarter, the company reported revenue growth of 14% and S&P Global Ratings adjusted EBITDA that was about 37% higher compared with the same period in 2025. Now, a lot of people, a lot of haters, oh, adjusted, I don't want to hear about that. Get the fuck out of here. You're a clown. What is S&P talking about right here? Adjusted EBITDA. These people don't. First of all, they don't understand finance. They don't understand accounting. They certainly don't understand what the market cares about. S&P is telling you right here what matters. Adjusted EBITDA. was 37% higher compared with the same period in 2025. Meaningful increases in attendance, food and bev per patron. AMC continued to reduce its reported debt. That triggered a lower interest rate on 75% of the debt, providing annual savings of about $51 million. We assume most of that is from lower PIK interest beginning in December. I told you in my video last week that I was expecting, yes, it is some of it from lower PIK interest. I believe I said that I thought that would kick in January. December's fine with me too. It's better than what I was calculating, but sorry, my wife is texting me. I've asked her to go to the store. The thing to know about the debt reduction, the interest expense reduction, it's not all kicking in like today, but it is kicking in over the next few months. And with a better credit rating, a B-, that opens the door to future additional improvements. And I'll try and have some color for you guys on what that might look like and when and how much. Maybe by tomorrow, unless our credit market expert drops in the chat here tonight. Robert says they will say anything to keep new buyers out. I know, Robert. I don't respond to the bears because I know they're just looking for engagement. But it really is, I got to shake my head. Like, how much obvious stuff do you need to overlook to wake up and write a post like that? AMC can't even make a profit. Like, do you just want us to think that you're a dumbass, that you don't understand basic accounting? You don't understand finance of what the market cares about? Because I saw them over and over for the past week posting this nonsense. Can't even make a profit. Just wake up and tell us, hello, I'm an idiot. Just start your post with that. Or I'm a bear and I'm going to lie to you here for a second. We ought to have a way to flag this shit. Well, I don't know. Maybe 15, 20 more minutes. Yes, please wait for me to start cooking. Thank you. All right, so AMC continues to face a debt burden of $3.8 billion. We know that. That is a substantial drop from previous quarters, thanks to the recent debt the refinancing and the debt payoff, the private placement that they did. We know they have high interest costs and high rent, but I skipped over a sentence here. They are saying that the stable outlook reflects our view that AMC will sustain improved operating performance over the next 12 months and generate positive reported free cash flow in 2027. What I said earlier when I was muted is that I believe there's a very strong chance we have positive free cash flow in both 2026 and 2027. We will see. S&P Global did not say that they expect positive free cash flow this year. I think they said somewhere in here a marginal negative, something like that, but we'll see. It's going to be close. It depends on the movies. Depends on the movies and if you guys are going to watch them. Oh, here they say, we expect AMC will report a modest free cash flow deficit in 2026 before beginning to sustain a positive cash flow in 2027. I'm going to just go on record. It's a bet, right? I could be wrong. If the box office meets the numbers that I have forecast for Q3 and Q4, we will have a positive free cash flow in both 2026 and 2027. Now, S&P Global obviously is the professional. I'm just a retail trader like you guys. I'm not a CPA. I run my numbers, but everything is it's contingent on what the box office does. Now, I feel like I'm maybe a little more in touch with the box office than S&P Global. So I'm going to go with my bet that both years will be positive cash flow. But we will see. We will see. Manicio says, Tony, you should rename your son EBITDA. I'm trying to teach him that for his first word. EBITDA. All right. So if you have any questions about this, let me know. Let's read this last paragraph that I didn't get to yet. And by the way, can I say again for the haters and the people with poor hearing in the back, fundamentals matter. And if you're ranting and complaining about people like me, I think I'm the only one, so I don't know who else they're complaining about. If you're complaining about people talking about fundamentals, look, there's literally 10,000 other people talking about market manipulation. I'm lost in the sea of voices complaining about market manipulation. And to be frank, it doesn't factor into my trading. If there's market manipulation and the stock runs up because of it, I will be right there to participate with you. But who's talking about fundamentals and financials and filings at the level that we are, telling you things related to timing, where the price is headed and why? Obviously I can't call the upside, but when it was coming down, I told you where it was going for a year and a half and why I was sitting out. All of that is fundamentals and filings. And a lot of these people are really mad on how accurate we were. They're mad that we waited it out. They're mad that I went long at the end of March. They're mad that the stock is up 187% and we're doing just fine on our trades, that we're happy. They're mad. But look, bros, you made the choices to write it down, not me. Don't be mad at me. Your focus on market manipulation got you in the red. There's no complaining over here. There's no complaining in my Discord. You cannot believe me about what I'm doing. I don't care. Your opinions are inconsequential. I have a Discord full of hundreds of people trading just like me. So do you think I care about your little conspiracy theories about I'm not trading the stock or I'm doing bad in the trade? I don't care. You're full of shit. There's literally 100 people in my Discord that are posting their results daily following the due diligence provided on this table, on this channel. And let me tell you, they're all doing just fine. I see a lot of them in the chat tonight. So, you can be mad all you want about the fundamentals, but we pay attention to them. We don't fly blind. We enjoy speculating just like you do, but we don't fly blind, and we don't ignore risk, and we don't ignore the filings, and we certainly don't ignore the fundamentals. You can ignore them. You can get mad at it. That's on you. Don't worry about what I'm doing. No one listens to me anyway, except people that want to be up in the trade. Thank you, sir. Grandpa came back over and he just brought me a nice cold beer. I haven't even finished the first one. We're going to end this live stream before I finish the first beer. AMC's liquidity position, now that we got the fundamental talk out of the way again, because I'm going to keep on beating this drum. These people that say fundamentals don't matter, they're mad that we're talking about fundamentals. Kick rocks. Go talk about what you want to talk about. I don't bother you. Why do you care what I'm talking about? No one watches me anyways, remember? AMC's liquidity position, including $778 million of cash on its balance sheet at the end of the second quarter, and our expectation of positive free cash flow in 2027, provides sufficient cushion to cover fixed charges, especially given its nearest maturity is now 2029. This allows AMC to navigate unexpected box office downturns without relying on equity or debt raises. And we saw that in the proxy. There's no request for additional shares. There's no reverse split. More bear talking points exploded by Adam Aaron and Sean Goodman. Oh, there's going to be a reverse split. They're going to ask for 1 billion more shares. Blah, blah, blah. Get the fuck out of here. We believe AMC can meet its financial obligations while simultaneously continuing investments into premium large format screens. That should improve per patron revenues. And that, honestly, guys, I was talking with one of the Discord members earlier today. Discord is free, by the way. I know. But Tony just wants to direct you to his Discord. Look, the link is in the video description. See for yourself. It is free, including the AMC room. There are options you can upgrade to if you want to support the content on this channel. That's up to you. The Discord is free, so let's just take that right off the table. All the fucking haters. I made the AMC room free in December as a Christmas gift, and it remains free to this day. I was talking with one of the Discord members today about AMC basically, hopefully, coasting for the next year on improved box office, sustained free cash flows, and sustained positive operating income. I don't, at some point they're going to do something with the debt. At some point, if the price runs up, they've got 125, 150 million shares. They might sell some if the opportunity presents itself, but there's a standstill agreement right now till around August 8th or $4.20. So we've been very excited about this 45-day window of standstill agreement. And I will remain excited about that till August 8th, and then we'll see what happens after that. It depends on where the price is. AMC can't really do anything as far as issuing shares right now unless the price runs over $4.20 or after August 8th. Getting back to my point, I keep on going in these threaded discussions. The point is, AMC, I don't think is going to do a lot in the next year except spend money on CapEx. And even the CapEx they told us for this year is in line with previous years. They're continuing to invest and upgrade, but I'm not seeing an increase in CapEx. So that, to me, tells me two things. They're being really diligent about how they're managing where CapEx is going, or it's being funded through partnership agreements with some of the vendors like IMAX or Dolby, and being paid for through the premium that you pay on those ticket prices for an IMAX or a Dolby. So kind of a pay-as-you-go type thing, pay over time. Whatever it is, I got really upset about the Go plan when they announced it until I dug in a little bit more and realized they're not spending $1 billion. The CapEx has not gone up. They might be spending it, but it's not in a way that is harming our financial statements. CapEx has been flat. So that's good. All right, let's talk about the stock for a second before we wrap up, because the wife just came home with some groceries so we can cook, because I took some meat out to thaw, but it's not thawed out. So she was nice enough to run up to the store and get some fresh meat. Stock. You can see my buys. Buy. I bought August $3 calls on most recent July 20th and July 23rd. So would I like to see $3 based on Spider-Man weekend? Yes, I would. I haven't checked since this morning. Last time I checked, I was up 44% on those. Let me check real quick. Why doesn't Tony ever post his trade tickets? Because first of all, it's none of your business. I post my trades when I make them in the VIP section of Discord. And I'm not trying to influence people with my buys and sells. I know a lot of people feel like it makes them feel manly if they post their trade. I don't care. I don't care what you think about my trades. And if I post my trades, people are going to say, he's trying to influence you. So that ship sailed a long time ago. But I will tell you what I buy and when. I am up on those $3 calls, 38%, 37.93%. All right, that is the August calls. I sold the September calls. So the August $3 is what I got right now. I'm on like swing number 3 of this stock. I know it makes people mad. Oh, he's trading the stock. He's a trader. Trader. I'm long the stock, bros. I'm long calls. I'm not taking any bets against the company. What the fuck do you want? I mean, I go to 100 movies a year. I do movie reviews. Does my trading a few shares here and there? I'm not day trading AMC. Tony's a day trader. No, shut the fuck up. You don't know. I get it. You like to lie to people to push whatever narrative you had. Anyone who's in my Discord knows my trades have been weeks or a month long. It's not day trading. I have day traders in my Discord. Not me. I could do it. I don't care to. I'm focusing on sustained higher box office. I don't need to day trade it. If I see a moment in a price collapse, I'll add some calls. That's me. Options probably aren't for you. I believe in the box office. I believe in the fundamentals of this company. And so if I get a little itch, I'll buy some calls when the price collapses during the day. And then I'll sell them and I'll lock the profits in. And we've been doing that since the end of March. I don't see what the big problem is. There's a lot of people that don't want you to be successful. They're mired down 98%. They're miserable. They're angry. They might love the company. They might have good intentions. But the choices they made to get them angry and in the red, those were their choices. It has nothing to do with me. We are happy. We're positive. There are people booking profits, sick profits, since the end of March in my Discord. You don't want to be a part of that community? Be in whatever community you want. I don't care. I don't follow you. I don't stalk you. I don't comment on what you're doing. I don't care what your theories are. You do you. Your DD drives your results, and my DD drives my results. And I share it here. I'm transparent. I'm open, whether it's good or bad. It's been bad for a long time. It's not bad right now. Anya says, I am a day trader. Knifey says, who's Tony ranting at? Because I don't see any haters in the chat. You don't see haters in this chat. But trust me, they are out there. I have stalkers on X. I have stalkers that run space calls, call me a traitor. They say that, the only reason I'm successful is because they lost money. Bro, no one made you lose money except you. Why are you mad at me? I get the comments on my YouTube videos. Believe me, you don't see 99% of it. There's a lot of people mad at those of us that waited for the right moment. Even look, I've talked about this stock for 5 years, every week, once a week. Told you in painstaking detail why the price was going down, roughly where it was going to go to, and what to wait for if you wanted to optimize your outcomes. Some of y'all didn't want to optimize your outcomes. You just want to buy every day over the last 2-3 years. Great. Thank you. Adam Aaron says, thank you. I got a family to take care of, so I need to manage my portfolio risk and wait for opportune times. That's me. I'm a seasoned, mature trader. I'm not some rabid buy every day at any price and any ticker. I'm going to make rational decisions. And those start with fundamentals. That starts with the financial statements. It starts with understanding management motivations, lender motivations, box office projections. Then you can layer the chart on top of that. I see a lot of people that start with the chart and then they don't go any further. You're gonna you're going to make a mistake. You got to understand everything if you want to have optimal outcomes, the best outcome. Right now, I mean, fundamentals, filings, management motivations, everything's lined up. I got green flags all the way around. This is why we're having this kind of celebratory live stream tonight. And AMC is upgraded to a B-. I will hopefully have some color for you guys in the next day about what that might mean and when. I know it doesn't mean automatic loan restructuring tomorrow, although it could. I mean, Adam and Sean had a meeting in New York. It was New York, right? With all the lenders to watch a movie. And I'm sure there were some interesting conversations. Look, I know this much, ladies and gentlemen. Companies like AMC are constantly, Sean Goodman, constantly talking with the rating agencies. This isn't some magic wand that happened with no discussion. Once a month, once a quarter, these conversations happen between the company and the rating agencies. Did AMC know this was coming? I'm sure they had a conversation before this. So we will see what future other good news happens. And I'm kind of thinking about it as I saw this credit rating upgrade today. I was kind of thinking about it. Hey, can y'all hold it down in there? Thank you. I was kind of thinking about perhaps the decision not to issue more equity, not authorize more shares in the vote in September was because of they might have had a conversation with the rating agency. I'm just theorizing here. This is just total guesswork. And they were told if you want a rating upgrade, you got to not approve more dilution. I don't know. I don't even know if that makes sense. It just kind of like a random thought that popped in my head. At the end of the day, we got no new share authorization and no reverse split on the September proxy. So I'm loving life right now. I'm loving life. And I even sent a rare, sent Adam Aaron a congratulations tweet. Go find that tweet and respond to it and retweet it and tell Adam thank you too. Adam and Sean, look, I know if you held through all of the dilution and all the pain, you're probably hurting and you might be even angry. But I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry. I'm going to be blunt with you for a second, some tough love. They have been very upfront for 5 years in every earnings call and every 10Q and every 10K, telling you the risk of dilution was real, that you're probably going to lose money, and that their number one priority was balance sheet repair. It's up to you to read between the lines. I've been reading between the lines for you and providing it to you in Braille here on this channel for years. And the only one that owns whatever outcome you're faced with right now is you. Don't be mad at me for talking about fundamentals and filings. All right, time to go have some dinner. If you're watching this on replay, when YouTube lets me go in and edit it, I'm going to chop out that whole rant where I was muted. Apologies for that. Thanks to those of you that stuck around for that. Leave me a comment after if you're watching this on replay. Good news, 187% up since the low at the end of March. Good news, S&P upgrades AMC to B-. Good news, no dilution or reverse split, no share authorization or reverse split on the proxy. Good news, Odyssey. Good news, Spider-Man. Good news, record adjusted EBITDA. Positive free cash flow so far for 2026. Bad news from the Bears, it's all made up. It's all fugazi. Don't let them do it to you. We love you guys. Have a good night.
Hold our ground. We've been waiting for so long. Edgy's reign will soon be gone. A green candle up, a red candle down. By the dip, gotta hold our ground. Edgy's games are dead and gone. But the shorts we're going long. If you doubt it, sit and stare. If you love it, buy a share. A green candle up, a red candle down. By the dip. you doubt it, sit and stare. If you love it, buy a share.